became the father of son, Holy Spirit, DEO, results us to learn and enjoy the activity. Give us concentrations and reasons to understand the learning response. Bless us to see the wisdom, the spirit and knowledge divine, the spirit of holy freedom, and the Holy Spirit and Jesus Christ, the Master Teacher, always with us. Amen. Glory be to the Father, to the Son, and to the Holy Spirit.
Since was in the beginning, now, and ever shall be, world without end. Amen.
Glory be to the Father, to the Son, and to the Holy Spirit.
Good morning to all. May a conference for rebid conference for contract ID 24 at A0012, 24 at A0013, 24 at A0014. Before to proceed, let us establish first the quorum for today's rebid conference. I am Madam Kibula, the chairperson, together with Ms. Mamusana T. Rubando, Back Secretariat Member, Titania M. Mercado, Back Secretariat, Darlene B. Madrid, PWG, Alan B. Imperial, Vice Chairperson, Francis T. Chavez, PWG, Jordan B. Ador, PWG, and our IT operator is Sir Larry Prince. Good morning again, and let us proceed for the pre-bid conference for the contract ID 24 A0012. 24 A0012, construction of bypass and diversion road, Malilipot bypass road, Albay. Description, construction, bypass and diversion road with approved budget for the contract is 48,999,818.87 centavos. Contract duration is 172 calendar days. Next is contract ID 24 A0013, construction and improvement of access road leading to tourism destination. CAGRARAY CIRCUMFERENTIAL Road, BACACAY Albay. Description, construction, improvement of access road with approved budget for the contract is 48,999,986.6 pesos and 64 centavos. Contract duration is 179 calendar days, and the last is contract ID 24 A0014, construction of SAGPAN and BANWA CIP Slow Protection Works, MALINAO, Albay. With description, construction, and maintenance of platform modification. With approved budget for the contract is 26,949,999 pesos and 99 centavos. Contract duration is 148 calendar days. Okay, that's all for the rebid information. Let us proceed for that. For more details for our pre-bid conference for contract ID 24 A0012, 24 A0013, and 24 A0014. Company, let's do it.
Good morning to all live viewers. Today we are conducting the pre-bid conference for the following contracts: 24 FA0012, 24 FA0013, and 24 FA0014. The following are the significant timeline of the contract scheduled for bidding. The issuance of the bidding documents started last January 4 until January 24, 2024. The following are the cut-off time for payments and drafting of bidding documents. 9 a.m. request for preparation of order of payments. 9:30 a.m. receive of accounting the order of payments. 9:45 a.m. receive of cashier the order of payments. And 10 a.m. the drafting of the bidding documents. The owner or authorized representatives as reflected in the CRC will be allowed to transact business relative to the bidding matters per DEO 97 series of 2021. The said owner or representative is required to present any government-issued ID with photo and signature for identity purposes or authorization letter if not authorized liaison officer in the CWA. Special power of attorney for sole proprietorship or board or partnership joint venture resolution with secretary certificate for those corporation, partnership or joint venture agreement. Per ITB Clause 12.1b 2.2, the minimum work experience requirements for the key personnel pledged to the project for contract ID 24FA0012 is shown on the screen. The project engineer and materials engineer must attach Xerox copy of their valid PRC license, accreditation IDs, and certificate. Accredited safety officer and first aider must be supported with training certificates as required per DEO 98 series of 2014 for submission and approval of their CSHP by the DOLE. All Xerox copy documents attached in the technical envelope must be clear, legible, and authenticated. The following minimum work experience requirements for their key personnel for contract ID 24FA0012 are the following. Project manager, minimum year of similar experience, 5 years. Minimum years of total work experience, same position, 5 years. Project engineer, 3 years. Minimum years of total work experience, 3 years also. Same with materials engineer, 3 years for minimum years of similar experience and 3 years for minimum years of total work experience. Construction foreman, 2 years. Also, strictly comply with the requirements prescribed under DEO 9 series of 2017, the technical requirements for civil works project for bidding, and DEO 127 series of 2018, strict application of RA 9184 in the conduct of post-qualification of bidders with delayed ongoing contracts with the DPWH. 12. No, it's good.
Good morning. The minimum major equipment requirement are the following for ID, contract ID 24FA0012. Water truck with pump 1 unit, backhoe 1 unit, dump truck 2 units, service truck 1 unit, cargo truck 1 unit, bar cutter 1 unit, bar bender 1 unit, 1 bagger mixer 1 unit, concrete vibrator 1 unit, road grader 1 unit, concrete splitter 1 unit, transit mixer 2 units, concrete batching plant 1 unit, payloader 1 unit.
Daipa. Sa may DEO.
Please take note to comply the requirement prescribed under DEO 58 series of 2012 dated August 12, 2012, inclusion of material data on the pledged equipment from the bidder in its bid documents, and DEO 11 series of 2017 dated January 24, 2017, inclusion of the minimum material testing equipment in the technical component of the bid, and also the list of contractors' equipment units which are owned, leased, and are under purchase agreements should be supported by certification of availability of equipment from the equipment lessor vendor for the duration of the project. This also includes the proof of ownership of equipment as supporting documents in the contractor's pledge equipment form. For the batching plant should be BRS accredited as per DEO number 253 series of 2003 and should be located within the 40-kilometer radius of the project. If the batching plant is under lease contract, this contract agreement should be attached. Thank you.
For the next contract, 23 FA0013, construction improvement of access roads leading to declared tourist destination, CAGRARAY Circumferential Road, BACACAY, Albay, with contract duration of 179 calendar days, and approved ABC for the contract is 48,999,986 and 64 centavos. We have the same instruction as to the previous, and for the minimum works experience, we have the same for contract ID 23 and 24 FA0012, 13, and 14, which is the project manager, minimum years of similar experience, 5 years, minimum years of total work experience, 5 years also. Project engineer, minimum years of similar work experience, 3 years, minimum years of total work experience, 3 years. Same with the materials engineer, 3 years also. Construction foreman, minimum years of similar experience, 2 years. Minimum years of total work experience, 2 years. Continue with the equipments.
Thank you. For contract ID 24FA0013, the minimum major equipment requirements are the following: water truck with pump 1 unit, backhoe 1 unit, dump truck 1 unit, service cargo truck 1 unit, 1 bagger mixer 1 unit, concrete vibrator 1 unit, roller, crane, vibro hammer 1 unit each, welding machine 1 unit, enough cutting outfit and minor tools, vibratory roller 1 unit, concrete spreader 1 unit, transit mixer 2 units, batching plant 1 unit, payloader 1 unit. And for contract ID 24FA0014, the minimum major equipment requirements are the following: water truck with pump 1 unit, backhoe 1 unit, dump truck 2 units, service truck 1 unit, cargo truck 1 unit, bar cutter 1 unit, bar bender 1 unit, 1 bagger mixer 1 unit, concrete vibrator 1 unit, road roller 1 unit, and vibratory roller 1 unit. Thank you, ma'am.
To continue, completeness of the bid is required. Incompleteness will be considered non-responsive and thus automatically disqualified. For ITB Clause 17.1, bids will be valid within 120 calendar days from the date of bid opening. ITB Clause 18.1, bid security shall be limited to bid securing declaration or at least one other form in accordance with the following amount. Number 1, the amount must be 2% of the ABC if bid security is in cash, shares, manager's check, bank draft, guarantee, or irrevocable letter of credit. Number 2, the amount must be 5% of the ABC if bid security is in surety bonds or any combination of the foregoing proportionate to the share of form with respect to the total amount of security. ITB Clause 18.2, the bid security shall be valid within 120 calendar days from the date set for bid opening. ITB Clause 20.3, each bidder shall submit their duly accomplished forms in 2 sealed envelopes to the back chairman. The first mother envelope must be composed of 2 sealed envelopes. The first envelope shall contain the original technical components of the bid, while the second envelope shall contain the original financial components of the bid. The second mother envelope must be composed of 2 sealed envelopes too. The first one contains the photocopy of the technical and the second one is the photocopy of the financial. It must be properly book-bounded with tabbings. All content of which must be numbered or paginated. The mother envelope must be an expandable envelope. We also advise all the prospective bidders to always check our website for the bidder's checklist of requirements for your technical and financial proposal if ever there's an updates or bid bulletin. And for the project schedule for bidding.
To continue, another info, IT Clause 31.4, the additional contract Documents relevant to the project are construction schedule and escort, manpower schedule, construction methods, equipment utilization schedule, construction safety and health program to be approved by the head of the procuring entity subject to the concurrence of the Department of Labor and Employment as per DEO number 129 series 2014 dated November 22, 2020. And per CPM ITV Clause 32.2, the performance security shall be in the following amount. The amount must be equal to 10% of the contract price if performance security is cash, rationally check, bank draft guarantee, or irrevocable letter of credit. The amount must be equal to 30% of contract price if performance security is in surety bond or any combination of the foregoing proportionate to the share or form with respect to the total amount of security. That's all for the more details for the our prepaid conference for contract ID 24A002, 24A013, and 24A014. Any question? If none, just visit for more info, visit the www.pildeps.com.page or DPWH website. Next question, that is close for our prepaid conference today. That's all. Thank you and good morning.